Hello, welcome to my game dev live stream. This is live stream number 48, and today we're going to work on opening and closing the doors to start with. We'll see where we get after that. Before any Twitch viewers join, I just want to say thank you to those who watch on YouTube. It's very cool. I appreciate you taking the time to watch through these streams after the fact. And just want you to know that you can leave a comment and it can contribute and interact in that way. If you don't want to leave a comment, you can come and join a live stream anytime. I'm on Twitch. There's a link on my YouTube channel to my Twitch channel where you can follow and get notified whenever I go live. So, recap of where we left off last time. I replaced my character with a dynamic character. Build's taken quite a bit of time here. I'm not sure what that business is all about. It's been happening a bit recently. But the first story I want to work on is opening and closing functions. Here's what it looks like though. My player can jump, they hit the ceiling, they run into the door blocks them. They can do jumps, they can do double jumps. I fixed up the camera so it's pixel perfect now. That's why I've got these black bars here. Hello, JGP, AGP, BTRF, thank you for joining. And another thing, when I go onto the sidewalls, I don't stick to them, I slide down. So that's where we left off last time. And now let's make it so that the wall we can open and close. Gotta make a new script and environment. You are here before Drew Loves Pinky. Congratulations. It's a big accomplishment. You are the very first person to join the stream tonight. Ah, now Drew Loves Pinky is here. I'm gonna set a timer for 27 minutes. I'll do a viewer minigame then. Yeah, you didn't see the comment, but JJP AJP BTRF was here first. It's crazy. It's taken a long time even just to open up a script. So to this door controller script, I'm going to add two new functions, one called on door open, then one called on door close. Those guys aren't going to do anything yet, but I plan to call those functions based off of events. So I'm going to add that door controller script to the wall. I'm going to call this a door instead of a wall because that's what it is. There is a train in the background, yeah. Okay. Now, I'm gonna make 2 events. I'm gonna create an event, basic event. Actually, that's not true. I want to make, I think, a lockable event. Well, basic event for now. Call this one door open. And another one called door close. And then we can add a game event listener script to here. So we'll listen to the door open event. We'll add another one which listens to the door close event. So door open. First thing we're going to do is we're going to call the door controller dot on door open function, and then we're going to disable the collider. And then we're going to do the opposite on door close event. We're going to call door controller dot on door close. And then we're going to re-enable the box collider. Let me put on some music.
Looking for royalty-free music? Discover Epidemic Sound. Get the safest.
Okay. So now we can see that the door, we're still colliding with it. I can't move past it. If I click the door open event, I should now be able to go through it. And then if I go and click the door close event, I cannot go back through it. Obviously there's no animation on that yet, but the door has open and close functions, and I can trigger that via event, via button in the editor. So that's done. I actually already have this done. Door which opens and closes based on events being invoked. That's done. let's do this one next here. Script with trigger to collide with player calls events. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create on the door another thing. Actually, I'm gonna not do that yet. I'm gonna save this as a prefab door first. So this is just a basic door that is event based. So I'm gonna call this event based door, and I'm gonna save that. What I'm looking for right now is a way to do a variant prefab. I've heard about that before. I've been here before. No, it's not a Roman amphitheater or a UFO landing pad or a weapons silo. This is Mirai, and it's in Peru. Hello, Coruscant. Not yet time for Unscramble, but we will be doing a subscriber minigame here pretty soon. About 11 minutes. So, creating a prefab variant. So if I'm in the project view, I right click on this and I do create prefab variant. Maybe I call this proximity based door. So first I want to describe how this is different. This one's going to use the observer door icon instead, or image. That's the first thing. And then next it's going to have a proximity trigger here with a 2D box collider 2D. I'm going to create a new script. This is going to be called trigger event invoker script. I'm also going to mark this box collider 2D. I've got a load here. Man, just enjoy these tunes while this is going, because it's taking a while. Right now I'm working on doors, so you can see I've got an image here of one of the doors I'm going to use. I've already drawn some textures for doors. I've got a door that can open and close. It's not animated yet, but the collider turns on and off. And then I have events set up to trigger that opening and closing. And now I'm working on one that, rather than having to click a button to trigger the event in the editor, I'm gonna make this proximity-based script, which will work the way I want it to. I'm gonna mark this box collider 2D as is trigger, and then I'm gonna open up I'm gonna attach this script to the proximity-based door prefab, and then go work on editing this. How's the music compared to my voice? Is it overpowering? Okay. Good. It's kind of loud for me. I'm gonna see if I can turn it down a bit there, and then turn up the desktop audio a bit. Is that too quiet now? I'm gonna assume it's fine. So this script will be a pretty generic script here. Do on trigger enter 2D. The script is pretty simple. It just gives me a way to evoke my game events from a trigger. Man, this keeps taking a long time. It's called reloading script assemblies. So I lost a viewer, but you gotta stick around. We're gonna be doing our viewer minigame here very shortly. In fact, let's do it now while we're waiting for this to finish loading. We're gonna do some trivia. So, as a reminder for how trivia works, I'm going to ask trivia questions. I'm going to ask some trivia questions, and you get to put your answer into the chat. If you are the first to answer correctly, you get 500 points. If you answer incorrectly, you get 0 points. All right. So this one's going to be a little bit different. This one's going to be a year. So whoever guesses the closest year will get the answer. You don't have to get the exact year for this, okay? Okay. The question is, I'll put it into the chat actually. All right, answer that trivia. Drulo Spinky says 1997. Got any other answers out there? Anybody watching along who's got some answer for the trivia question? Alright, I'm gonna call time on this. So, by default, Driv's Pinky gets the points, but the correct answer was 1995. So pretty close. I just realized a potential bug in this code is that if we don't have this, it's going to be a null pointer error. So I'm going to put these question marks in here, which is a C# way of saying if it's null, don't call it. Okay, have fun working on Starfinder now. Okay, another thing I'm going to want to add to this is a filter. Also gonna have this layer mask that says what triggers the event, so we'll do, I've done this somewhere else, so I'm gonna copy the code. Oh, Corazon, did you come back? Because you just missed the subscriber mini game. I'm starting another timer for 20 minutes. We'll do another one. I'm gonna restart Unity after this and see if this works, because these reloading script assemblies is taking forever. Re-import all. Okay. And now we want only the player to trigger this door event. Okay, now let's get one of these trigger or observer doors or whatever into here. Oh no. Not this again. Mostly people are saying to reset your stuff, but the last time I had my computer restart was not even that long ago, so. So I can just walk through it all fine and dandy. But how do we know that the collider is not just not working? I mean, other than we can see it's checked here now, and when we go through it, it gets unchecked and then it gets checked again. Watch. Well, we can also, if you really distrust me, we can go make a circle here, give it a box collider 2D and a rigid body 2D, and it's going to be dynamic. Now I can try to drag it through there. Of course, if we just drag it all the way through there, it's fine. It's not gonna, we're overriding its current position, but we see if we drag it into it a bit and I let go, then it pushes it back out, and that's how we know that the collision is currently working on that door. And then if we put the player here, see, oh, the collision is no longer doing that. So, that looks to be working to me. For those who are curious and watching this and wondering, well, okay, are you going to make the door disappear? Yes, I intend to do that. The easiest thing for me to do right now is just going to be to turn off the sprite renderer like I did for... What did I do that for? The player dying. So I just disable the sprite renderer on open, and then I can re-enable it here. Sprite renderer enabled, true. But the the way I intend to do this, once I actually get around to animating it, is that the door controller script here, on door open and on door close, these will have the stuff that controls the animator. I suppose I should have done that to all of the doors, but, well, this is just for me to prove my point about that I can make it disappear if I wanted to. So, script with trigger to collide with player calls events. Cool. That's done. We're making pretty good progress. This is the same thing as door, which opens when player is near enough and closes otherwise. So I'm gonna say that one's done too. See, so the door disappears when I get close and then goes away when I walk away. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do. Hello, I'm W2 Melvin's dad. Thanks for joining. Next thing I'm going to do is this script, which calls the close event after a timer has elapsed. But before I do that, I'm actually going to restart Unity here. Do re-import all, which someone... Rebuilding assets is only used if your project has been corrupted due to an internal Unity bug. It can take several hours to complete depending on... Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to close it and make sure that it's really closed. So I can see in the task manager that I still have some Unity Hub applications open. So I'm going to end those. Seems like probably nothing else related to Unity is open. The reason I'm using this timer event is for this button to open a door thing, so I'm going to put those both in progress. So I'm going to make a new script here. We have a new script. I'm going to call this delayed event invoker. Doesn't seem like restarting Unity helped. Still taking a very long time. This is crippling. Wow. It's taking an awfully long time. 3 minutes. What a waste of my time. Restarting this only made it worse. The only reason I can think of for this happening is that I have some assembly definitions in some files and not in other ones, and maybe that's causing an issue. I only have like a dozen things in my scene. There's no way that that is causing it. Huh. Okay. That timer was for the viewer minigame. Let's do guess the number. So, the way that this minigame works is you I'm gonna roll a d20. It's gonna be a number 1 through 20. You're gonna put your guess into the chat. You get one guess. If you're the person who guessed the closest, then you get 500 points. If you guess wrong, or you're not the closest, you get no points. You only get one guess. Go ahead and make it now. Is anybody gonna make a guess? Anybody there? Got a couple viewers right now. Nice, 17. Let's go ahead and roll a number and see who is closest. Five. Hey, you win. Good job, MW2 Melvinstad. That's 500 points for you. Yahoo! Is it rigged now? Still rigged. Yeah, I would not like to use this dice roller to like play a game. There's a 14. I mean, it's actually averaging pretty high. Average should be 10.5. Here's 50. That's closer to average. Yeah. Drew is not here. Okay. Has event been invoked? Oh. Yeah, I did. I think there were quite a few 17s in there. Sorry, JJP, AJP, BTRF here. You're a little late. But you also... Well, you would have won with the 2, but it's too late. You're too late. I did the number roll a long time ago. It's almost like, well, I mean, yeah, but you could have. The number was 5, and you guessed a 2, so you would have been closer than 17. But you're like way after I said what the number was, so you don't get to win. That's okay. It's your loss. Could have gotten yourself some viewer points. Cool. That script looks like it will work. Alrighty, we'll have to wait and see how these two go for next time, because I'm gonna sign off. Made a pretty good dent into things. Not caught up to where we should be. Thanks JJP, AJP, BTRF. Tomorrow I definitely won't be streaming. Friday I might, but it's pretty unlikely. I might do some work on my own though. Saturday I'll have a bit of time, a good bit of time, and then Sunday I should as well, a shorter amount. But anyways, so let's make note of our accomplishments. Made a, well, let's see what we start with. First off, we made new door open and close events. Made a door prefab. Made a prefab variant, which opens when the player is near. Made a script to trigger or to invoke events based on trigger functions. Can invoke the door events from the editor. Made a script which invokes an event after a delay. Next time, we're going to hook a button up to a door. Okay. So, thanks for joining. Appreciate you joining and watching the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, I appreciate it very much. Please drop a like, leave a comment, share what you thought. If you're watching this on Twitch right now, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed the viewer mini games. I'm going to try and do some more of those if we have at least 2 viewers. Try to remember to do that. Yeah. That's all for tonight. As always, have a nice night.